Hey guys, welcome to VLOGOWEEN day, what is this, 24. So today I'm going to be reading another story on scaryforkids.com. So I'm just going to get right into it. Honestly, when it comes to scary stories to read on my channel, Reddit, like for any true stories, Reddit is my go-to place. But like for these types of stories, like scary stories, like short stories, scaryforkids.com is my go-to place, honestly. So I'm going to read an urban legend because I don't think I've read any urban legends for VLOGOWEEN this year other than Baby Blue. So I'm going to read The Smith Sisters Murdered. It's about 4 minutes, so let's just get into it. There was a boy named John Smith who lived in Plainfield, Wisconsin. He was very fond of scary emails and pop-ups. Every day he would find new ones and send them to everyone he knew. I used to hate those things. Weren't they called like chain mail or something? I used to hate getting those. Like, I'd get one on Facebook and I'd be so terrified. Like, I'm not going to do it, but I'd be so terrified if someone, like, I remember getting one specifically and it said, if you don't share this to like 20 people in 30 minutes, this little girl, this little malnourished girl will be sitting on your bed at night. And I was like, I'm not going to do it, but I swear if I see a little girl on my bed at midnight tonight, I will lose it. That's literally what I told myself every time I got one before. Like, I used to hate getting them, and also, like, I used to get, like, kind of terrified because, like, what if I do see, like, Carmen Winstead or something? Because I remember that was a thing. Someone would send a voice message saying, forward this to, like, the certain amount of people in a certain amount of time, or Carmen Winstead will be at your house to kill you. And I'm like, yeah, no. I'm not messing around with that. Every day he would find new ones and send them to everyone he knew. He even started making some himself and sending them to strangers. He loved to scare people on the internet. One day in November 2007, how old was I then? 5. Ooh, I was 5 years old, 2007. Anyways, he opened up his box and found a message that appeared to be from 2 young girls. They called themselves the Smith Sisters. And told him they were very... Where am I going? And told him they were his older sisters, which confused him because he was an only child. They also said that years ago they had lived in his house. He replied saying he didn't have any sisters and told them to get lost and leave him alone. The next day he received a chilling message with some photo attachments. The first photo was of 2 young girls. Oh, they're pretty. Okay. In the email, the girls said... oh my goodness. In the email, the girls said that they were indeed his older sisters. They told him that in 1993 they had lived in his house. His bedroom had once been their bedroom. They told him all about growing up and about their lives and how happy they had been until one horrible night. He opened up the other attachment. It was a scan of an old newspaper article, so I'm going to read this one too. In 1993, 2 sisters were brutally murdered. Oh snap. In their small town community of Plainfield, Wisconsin. Lisa Smith, 19, and her sister Sarah Smith, 15, were attacked in their parents' home on the night of November 17th around 1:30 a.m. The Smith sisters were lying in bed when a crazed killer broke into the house. No one heard them scream. In the morning, their parents found the dead bodies of the Smith sisters hidden in the bedroom closet. They had been skinned alive. Oh snap. The killer was long gone, and no trace of him could be found. They had been murdered anonymously. Police conducted an extensive investigation, but to no avail. The motives for the attack were never discovered, nor was the attacker ever found. The only lead authorities had was a series of strange emails found in Lisa's computer. The case was closed in October of 2000. In the rest of the email, the sisters said that they were angry that the case was closed and people forgot about them. They were angry that their parents wanted to forget about them too. They were angry that their parents decided to start over and had a new baby, a little boy named John. They were angry that their parents had never mentioned their daughters or their tragic murder to their new son, John. John Smith sent an angry reply saying that he didn't believe what they were saying. He didn't believe the Smith sisters were really related to him, and he didn't believe the newspaper article was real. He told them to go to AG double sticks. I'm not going to say the word because I'm just not. 5 minutes later, he got another email from them. It said, if you don't believe us, look in the bedroom closet. Oh, heck no. That was the last email that was found on John's computer. Police were unable to trace who had sent the messages to him. On the floor of the closet, the police found a faint message carved in the wood. It simply read, Lisa and Sarah, 1993. No way, nope. Underneath that was another carving that read, John, 2007. No one knows what John did next, but in the morning, John's parents woke up to find their son missing. The parents must be going through some lot. Then they checked his bedroom closet and got the shock of their lives. Their son, there they found the dead body of their son. He had been skinned alive. No one knows what happened. What really happened that night. Police were only able to piece together parts of the story based on what they found on John's computer. English. The parents were devastated. I'd say they literally lost their 2 daughters and their son by being skinned alive. Like that's crazy. How could this happen to a family? First their daughters were murdered, and now years later the son is murdered? Exactly. It seemed too weird to just be a coincidence. 2 sisters are murdered, and then years later their brother is murdered in exactly the same way, in exactly the same place, and the only evidence left behind is a few scary emails. It makes you wonder. See, this is why I didn't like getting chain mails. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so that is it for today's video. That was just... Oh, I got chills. I don't normally get chills for, like, creepy stories like that, but that was just, like, oh my goodness. Before I sign off, I want to give a shout out to my amazing boyfriend, Isaac. I love you and I miss you. And yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this video, give this video a thumbs up. And subscribe if you'd like to see more content from me. And I will see you guys tomorrow for VLOGOWEEN Day 25. Bye, guys.